You're such a dog lover.
When I was 5 years old or 4 years old, you know, my parents spent almost no time with me ever. But I was out on the street on a Sunday with my dad in front of our teeny-weeny little house, and a dog walked up and licked my face, and I was terribly disoriented and was crying, and my father said, "Don't cry, that dog just kissed you." And since I never received kisses from humans ever in my life, that became an emotional fixation. I think it's part of what kept me alive as an emotional human being, that the touching part and the enthusiasm, because dogs, when they love you, they really love you. There was no way Cleo was going to take that walk without stopping the red dog, the red furred dog. So when you see that degree of enthusiasm in anything's face, whether it's a human or an animal, it keeps that part of you that can respond to joy alive.
That's interesting, because you know my parents came from Italy, where everybody touches each other all the time. Come va, tutto bene?
Yes,
you know?
right.
And they feel you. They feel sort of something within you.
Right.
But then in the U.S., they were called like the kissing, touching cousins.
Oh my God.
So they'd learn to rein that in.
Yeah. Oh Lord. So those are the little infrastructure of habit type things.
So they learned
in cultures. So, but the people who are most, back to the question about how do you keep individualism alive, the people I've met who've had the most explicit sense of civic virtues or infrastructure of habit are in the military. And they can rattle off what the civic virtues are. Well, none of the rest of us even quite recognize what the expression means, civic virtues. And they feel, the ones I've spent time with, feel that it's their job to save money and save lives by avoiding war, because war is the most expensive, life-threatening thing you can do. It's a remarkable.
It's bad for people and animals.
Yes, and it's remarkable that they have this just the opposite perception than we generally imagine for military guys, especially if you've seen Dr. Strangelove. So I'm so glad that the marriage has worked out well. I haven't seen Kaya since...
So far.
Yes, well, you're a long way into it. And hopefully it'll hold up. I mean, it's hard to resist, assuming that the love still lasts. I have this girlfriend now. I had a 22-year-old girlfriend who had been trying to get me since she was 19. And then, after 8 months, I guess she decided that I wasn't really what she wanted. So she threw me away or stopped communicating. And I found this girlfriend in South Africa. And the age difference is not as dramatic. She's 50, I'm 76. But I am able to light bonfires of joy in her. And when you light bonfires of joy in somebody else, that lights bonfires of joy in you. And when the other person senses the bonfires of joy in you, that lights her up all the more, and it's this reverberatory circuit, a feedback loop. And it's astonishing. And in 76 years, I had to wait until my 76th year to experience something like this. It's the first time I've ever run into anything like it in my life. So, oh, look at the bubbles.
I heard the same thing from my old buddy Albert Ellis.
Who
found love at 90.
Wow.
Amazing. Or something like that.
That's astonishing. Well, it's true.
He married it. I think it was 89 or something like that.
That's absolutely astonishing. It shows what you can get away with if you're famous. So,
but you're famous for a reason.
Because you're offering something of value. But you're also offering something of value to your fellow human beings.
Right.
I think I told you that when I went to one of my shrinks who I trusted tremendously, and said that Saul Gordon, who wrote 20 some books.
Yeah, didn't he have to escape to Israel?
No, but Saul...
Is he still around?
No, he died about 8 years ago.
Yeah, I remember he said he wrote a book called Eat Dessert First.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
And he asked me to co-write his first book with him. But that's not what I wanted to do at the time.
Okay.
So I asked him who was a good therapist, because my wife wanted to go into some sort of couples thing. Yes.
I know where this is going.
So, but the question was, who do you trust the most? And the answer was Albert Ellis.
Uh-oh.
And I told you what happened. It was savage.
Yeah.
With Ellis.
Yeah. He was hit or miss.
Well, we were a miss.
Yeah.
We were a big miss. But he helped me get separate from my wife, which ultimately turned out to be an advantage, especially once I could get out of the house, because that period of 15 years was so brutal. Isolation produces pains. There are no words for it in the English language, and it's hard even to remember what the pains were like. Because, you know, without language, it's hard to retain things. So they're doing something interesting and possibly disturbing with this brownstone. They kept it empty for about 5 years, and then they basically got rid of it and started a whole new structure.
Yeah.
In a neighborhood that has...
Looks like a Bauhaus.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, I'd like to have those windows looking out toward the river.
Looks like a keep.
A keep?
Yeah.
An eyrie.
Yeah.
A wild predatory birdhouse. Okay.
So where's President Street?
President Street is straight behind us.
Okay. I think I may need to go this way.
You do need to go that way, but I can show you the chocolateria because it's only 6 doors down. And this place has emu burger and bison burger and all kinds of exotic burgers.
Good for my paleo nature.
Yes, but who knows who would want emu burger or ostrich burger or whatever it is. Okay.
There it is.
Yes, so this is the chocolateria. Oh my seat is taken. So I'm going to grab
All right,
this
Howard.
one. Okay, give me a hug.
Yeah,
it's so good to see you again.
We'll be in touch.
I must have told you this 50 million times. You are a vital part of my emotional life, always, and you always will be. So you're in there all the time.
To see you. Have a wonderful day.
Okay,
Ciao.
see you soon.
Well, that was my visit with Howard Bloom. About 90 degrees out here in Brooklyn. Noisy, but always great to see him.